be telling us about the various programs which are available in Bennett University, and also help us in also tell us that how we can acquire commerce as well as humanities students can acquire skills so that we become successful in our life. So over to you, Mr. Ganguly.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so very much. Good morning, students. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you very much for giving Bennett University the opportunity to speak to the young, uncluttered minds of today. We love to talk to students because they are so real, so positive, and no clutteration is there in their mindset. So they speak what they think. And thanks to the school authorities. And good morning, students. Welcome to the session. Today's topic, as ma'am said, learning for success in post-COVID world. Actually, till 1 year back, not even 1 year, January, February, we were hearing some virus has come, it has affected Europe, it is going to affect USA, and we thought that India will be safe, and nothing will happen. We never knew what is COVID, how it has happened, and suddenly after 8 months, 9 months, life has completely changed for all of us. The way we behave, the way we communicate, the way we do our job, uh, all everything has changed. Our functionality as a human being has changed, which we never even accepted even 8, 9, 10 months back. And now something new word has come called new normal. What is that? Like, if you go out, wear a mask, carry your sanitizers, go and but if you are doing your classes, go online, no physical contacts, everything was closed, and this is new normal. And what is that new normal? Pace of change has quickened. Generally, change is the only thing which is constant in life. But then again, changes also happen over a certain period of time. And what has happened now? It has become very fast. Changes are happening very fast. When you have ever thought of doing online classes for 1 whole year, sitting from the comfort zone of your home, whether your education will be so technologically driven, whether ma'ams would have thought, teachers would have thought that they would student upload question paper online, you will download, you will write, take exams, and then they will correct and again upload it in as your marks gets uploaded. So similar with the industry as well. Now for the last 8, 9 months, even us universities or corporate, we love to do meetings, we love to interact with students, young minds like you. But for the last 9, 10 months, we are working from our home. So changes are happening very fast. Study and work from home culture has started, and mark my words, dear students, companies are already seeing a huge profit in this. They are saying, if my employees, my workforce can work from home, interact online, then I save a lot of money in office space, in electricity. So this will be a new normal, and slowly and gradually this will see the light of the day very fast. At the same point of time, many jobs are getting redundant. In fact, in the last 8, 10 months, 2 crore plus Indians have lost their jobs, which is very saddening because the roles are getting changed. And what is happening, that the people with digital skills are taking the driver's seat. It's becoming more inherent that people with digital skills are getting an upper hand because all the interactions are happening online. Whether you are studying, whether we are working, whether software development is going on, even to corporate, where there was like FMCG industry, it's all online. And another important aspect which COVID has taught us, basically to become more safe, more focus on safety and hygiene. We used to like, but we never thought that we should need to be so secured about our safety, so secured about our parents' safety, the elder people in the house. We need to maintain so much of hygiene. Never ever in our thought we in our life we thought that we will use sanitizers to keep our hands washed. And humans and robots are working together. This used to happen, but now it has happened very common. Because one example I can give you, earlier, if you would have called one university like us to speak about the courses, then from 10 to 6 or 9 to 6 or 7 people used to interact with you, talk to you. If you go, physical presences were there. But now, since the physical presence is not there, and after office hours from 10 to 5 or 6, what has happened? If you go to the website and want to interact, there are bots. So these bots actually do a discussion with you. So you, as if you are thinking you are chatting with a individual, but it's a bot. So humans and robots are working together, and this is becoming prevalent. Maybe your schools will do in future, where if somebody wants to inquire about admissions, at the end of the day, if he is talking to somebody, it may be bots. Slowly and gradually, schools are going on those directions as well. New opportunities are getting created. It was there earlier. 5 years back, we never thought of somebody to be called a YouTuber, YouTube blogger, or a social media marketeer. But these opportunities are evolving, and similarly, more opportunities will happen, mostly in the digital domain, online domain. Another important aspect is happening right now is basically, since things are becoming online, so you need to not only have qualification, but along with that, more skills are required. Whether, say for example, if you are doing a program on say psychology, your BA psychology is definitely important. But at the end of the day, to become a psychologist, what specific skill sets are required will also be considered more important. Another thing which we are seeing, employer-employee relations are getting more trustworthy, getting more faithful, because since for 9, 10 months we could not see our bosses, or bosses could not see their bosses. So whatever we are saying, whatever we are telling, they are trusting us, they are empowering us with more work. So in every sphere, it will happen. Employer-employee relations getting more trustworthy. Another important aspect which I would like to share with you, and this is the right time for you to actually take this in mind. Be the master of your career and life. What I am trying to say here is basically that, once, see, today, for the last 7, 8 months, you are studying from your home. Okay, so that regular monitoring, that regular guidance, that regular support of your teachers have reduced, because that physical interaction is not there. So in school, when you are studying, if you have any problem, you can rush to your teacher, and they would guide you. But here, what has happened, it's more of lot of self study happening, because being in an interaction happening online, you cannot also call them every time to discuss and take their suggestion. So a lot of things you need to take a decision of yourself. So decide what you want to do. So 4, 5 questions you need to ask yourself: why I should do this, what I should do this, when I should do this, and how I should do this. So take charge of your life. You can discuss, you can take suggestions from others, but earlier it was so much of support system there for you, now which has got reduced. So that's what I wanted to say. Another important aspect, you guys are young generation, so you are already strong, very strong. You are the future of the country. But then again, we need to have a very strong, COVID has taught us to become very strong mentally, because honestly, we have seen so many close relatives dying, so many close people getting affected. That has affected all of us. So we, until and unless we don't have a strong mental support system, mental health, we will not be able to survive. And that we have seen in our lives, that families getting destroyed in this 4, 5 months, who were not mentally strong. Ability to solve real life problems. See, real example is COVID. When this COVID came, the entire country went for lockdown. Very few institutions were selected by Government of India to prepare COVID kit, and we were one of them. We got funded, and during the entire lockdown, and still now, once the university is fully closed, what has happened? Our biotechnology department is working 24/7 for the last 7, 8 months, and relentlessly preparing COVID kits to solve this problem. So so that's what, one thing which I would like to suggest. You need to develop those abilities to solve real life problems. And by 2030, nothing, everything is not so sad. By 2030, India will be the youngest country in the world in terms of average age. So you are the future of India. By 2030 you will be in the industry working or doing your own entrepreneurship. So more opportunities are lying for all of you. So that's the obvious next question is, are you ready for this new normal? Whether or not we have to accept this. Life has forever changed for the entire world. So what are the skills that are required? You need to be strong, you need to be robust, that is resilient. You are already adapting, but slowly and gradually you need to learn how to become more adaptable and how to become more flexible. You have not gone out for days. Maybe if you have gone out, it was restricted going out. You are studying from home. You have a lot of things you can't do right now, but you are adapting yourself to the new world. You are adapting yourself, making yourself flexible. So resilient adaptability and flexibility is one of the most important aspects. Critical thinking. Thinking critically means think through whatever projects you are doing, whatever things you are doing. Critical analysis is very important. What COVID has taught us basically is to think critically, think analytically. So everything needs to be thought through logic, which in fact before COVID also we used to, but many of us used to get emotionally is driven. So critical thinking analysis was not so very important for us, but now critical thinking is important. You need to become, you are guys are already rock stars, tech savvy. You are so much present in social media and digital literacy you have. So that's not, but then again, learn the right things of digital world. So need to do courses, need to develop skill sets. Say for example, if you do courses online, say on social media marketing, or say artificial intelligence, so that is called digital literacy. Lot of courses, lot of curriculum you need to learn online. Communication skills. See, all of you are either from 12 or 10 or 12 or 11. So you will be giving your, some of you will be giving your board exams, right? But it's not actually giving your board exams, it's taking your board exams. We take exams, we write exams, we don't give exams. So these are small things. So communication is very important. Communication skill is very important today's world. And since many now most of the interaction will be online, so it will be more apparent to check your online communication skills and other skills. At the same point of time, we have become more empathetic to people. COVID has actually shown so many people are working for others. People have dived into this problem and trying to help others. So you need to become more socially empathetic, more emotionally empathetic towards others. And that will come once you have your proper intelligence. Once you utilize your intelligence, empathy will automatically come. Today's world is talking about teamwork. Yes, today there is, if you see all big organizations who are doing well, they have good teams, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Google, whether it's other companies, you name it, there are teams who are working. So teamwork, collaborative effort, there is nothing there. Slowly and gradually the word I is going, now it is being getting replaced by we. So teamwork is very important. But at the end of the day, you need to evolve as leaders. Until and unless you evolve as a leader, you create opportunities for others. You not only grow, you also enable people to grow along with you. So leadership skills are very important, and that will showcase how you uh, take your future steps. Next is problem solving skills. As I mentioned earlier, creativity, innovation. And problem solving skills means organizations are working, are wanting their professionals, that they say, and our bosses say that, come, if you have a problem, don't just come with a problem, come with also two three probable solutions. That will actually showcase your leadership skills. And it's very apparent these days, beta, that 2 plus 2 is 4, all of us know. But organizations want that if you can make 2 plus 2 equal to 22, then that there lies your creativity, then lies your innovation. You need to be open to lifetime of learning. See, Rig Veda says that there are two ways of learning. Our Veda says there are two ways of learning. One is able guru, which you have in schools or which you will have when you go to college or university, and the other is self study and lifelong learning. So you need to learn throughout your life. You need to develop. See, gone are those days. And today's world, see, if ma'am was saying in the beginning that if we can learn technology at this age, when we are After so many years, we have gone online, we are teaching. So if we have developed that ability to learn, you are young minds, you are the future. Why shouldn't you keep yourself open for lifelong learning? And be curious to learn. Very simple. Need to see small things and try to understand them and learn from them. Today's world, today also, very important is time management. See, earlier, when you not earlier means few months back also, when you used to go to schools, you knew that from 8 to 2 you have to be in school, you have to attend class, you don't have anything, there was no other disturbing element surrounding you. But today you are working from or studying from your home, so there are a lot of things which may disturb you, which may distract you. So you need to manage your time, attend classes properly. And there is no boundary today, there is no physical interaction, mostly it's online interaction. So whether you are not able to meet your friends, but whether it's WhatsApp call, online discussion. So boundary, there is no boundary, so you need to manage your boundary properly. And finally, mental wellness, need to be happy. Very simple. So how to fetch those skills? Fetch those skills, basically you need to select the right launch pad. We believe, and we believe, many of us, not just in Bennett but our generation believes that whatever you decide in your uh, just after passing out class 12 and going for the university or college, the course, the program, the curriculum which you choose will actually shape up the next 40 years of your life, because that will be your passion, that will be your profession. So you need to find out the program which you want to study, whether those program is, first and foremost, do what you want to do, be happy in doing what you love to do. So if you want to study psychology and your parents want you to become a doctor, talk to them, explain to them that happiness lies in becoming a psychologist rather than a doctor. So that's my first point of suggestion to you. Study what you want to study. Once you convert your education, your passion into your profession, then you will definitely be successful. So say for example, if some of you are from science background, you will be able to understand this. You are plan to study a BTech computer science program, for example. Now then try to find out those programs where this gives you an opportunity for interdisciplinary curriculum. And what is that? Interdisciplinary curriculum means, say today, I know all of you must know, you know this, I believe, but still I'm explaining that interdisciplinary curriculum means if you are studying engineering, that will not stop you to study sociology, that will not stop you to study marketing if you want to, law papers, whichever interest area you have. See, a small example, an anecdote. Apple was found by Steve Jobs, and Steve Jobs went to Harvard to pursue his BS in computers. There, along with his BS in computer, they have to take interdisciplinary papers, and from his School of Arts and Humanities, he took up calligraphy course. Now, what happened? He studied there for 1 year, did not complete any of the programs, only completed calligraphy course, and then he dropped out. When he launched Apple, and if you, many of you must use, or your parents may use Apple iPhone or iPad, many of you must use that. So you see, and then you see Microsoft or Sun or other systems, Google, the font style of Apple is very different. Apple's font style is very different from others, because that's calligraphic font. So what he learned as the only paper in his college for 1 year, he actually translated it into his profession. So that's interdisciplinary curriculum. In US, in the Western world, interdisciplinary curriculum has come many years back. In India, it has come for the last 5 6 years. You want to do a BA in liberal arts, that will not stop you to take up marketing papers, that will not stop to take you accounting papers. Then find out specialization. So as I was saying, BTech computer science, gone are the days of plain simple vanilla BSc computer, BTech computer science. Today's world talks about artificial intelligence. Today's world talks about data science. Today's world talks about uh, robotics. So find out courses which have those specializations in details. And finally, whether the universities where you will be work studying, the programs have collaboration with good universities, means whether the curriculum has been helped by universities abroad to be developed, whether they give you the opportunities for summer immersion programs or summer internships or opportunities for research, and finally the university where you will study, whether they are respected reputed group or not, whether the faculty members have adequate qualification, whether they are PhD or not, they have done education or have taught in good universities of the world or not, whether that university offers you internship placement and career service support, and finally the location. Location do matter, because if you are central, since you are based in Delhi, you know that being a part of Delhi is much better than staying in a place like Patna or even Calcutta. So because you are centrally located, and location and campus life. So as I said, university will be the next stepping stone for 40 years. So world class and highly qualified faculty, as I said, do programs which cater not just for today but for tomorrow, because for the next for 5-10 years, whatever you do, that will build your career. So once you do that program, which will shape you as a professional, and find out curriculums or programs which have practical aspects of it. So if you are interested in, say, any course in journalism, so find out whether there is, if 50% is theory, then whether 50% is practical or not, even more, because journalism is more hands-on program. And find out universities that prepare you for jobs for future. And as I said, physical classes will not become obsolete, but then blended learning is the future. And what does that I mean to say? Say, for example, if you study in a university, you stay in the hostel, it may so happen that out of 6 days in a week, you'll be asked to come to class for 3 days. You have a group of 60 students in the class, and 30 will attend the class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the other 30 will do the same classes online from the comfort zone of their rooms in hostel or other places in the campus. Similarly, you go on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and that other group does it online. So this may the schools also use. I have heard that many schools are thinking on those lines for limited interaction. 3 days in a week, one group comes, the other group comes another 3 days. So that's called blended learning. Opportunity for interdisciplinary curriculum, which I have mentioned. Entrepreneurship opportunity. See, a good university always thrives, always encourages students to think entrepreneurially. What entrepreneurship means? Entrepreneurship means starting your own business. But no, universities will never force you to start a business. It will encourage you to think entrepreneurially. And what does that mean? That means if 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, as I said, 2 plus 2 can even be 22. So inculcating that entrepreneurial mindset, what happens once you go out in the industry and work for organizations, you have that same ownership, same belongingness which you used to have for your own business, if you have started. And as an entrepreneurial employee, your ownership, your responsibility becomes more. You take charge, and the dividends or results are much higher than normal employees. Global exposure, whether universities are giving you, as I said, summer school immersion programs, even opportunities to travel first and universities have their career services center where they take care of your 360-degree personality development or not. And finally, whether that university has a strong industry connect and group backing. So welcome to Bennett University. Bennett University belongs to Times of India Group. We are in Delhi NCR only. We are established under the State Private Universities Act of Uttar Pradesh Government 2016. We are a full-fledged university in Greater Noida. Started in 2016. Presently, we have more than 3,500 students. As you all know, Times of India Group is a very renowned old group, a legacy of 182 years with 50 plus leading brands. And the next slide will show some of the names which you will be able to connect. Times Now, Economic Times, Times of India, Radio Mirchi, Ghana, Filmfare, Femina, Magic Bricks. So you name it, we are there. And the latest offering of the Times of India Group is Bennett University, the youngest company of the group. This is our leadership. We have our Chancellor Shri Vineet Jain. He's a very renowned and respected media personality. He's also the Managing Director of Bennett Coleman and Company Limited. Then our Vice Chancellor is Shri Dr. Raghunath Sevgaonkar. He was the former Director of IIT Delhi. And our CEO is Mr. Sudhanshu Verma, 30 years of experience in academics from Delhi only. And
Sir,
hello,
you can only see your title side.
you can't see the presentation?
No, sir.
Till now, you have not been able to see the presentation at all.
No, sir. We can just see the title side.
Just a moment. Why?
So
Can you
actually,
see?
Yes,
chat
sir. Now,
also. So I thought, yeah, now we can see it.
Okay, then I'll take you from there. You should have told me, ma'am, initially because
And
uh,
actually she had written in the chat, and I was not actually.
no, I cannot see the chat because it's totally full screen. That's why.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So I'll share the presentation with you, ma'am. No worries.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'll do that. Okay. Now you can see. Okay. I'm
yes,
so
sir.
sorry, beta. Uh, Now the main part, but the part for Bennett University is starting. So what are the why Bennett University? When we talk to students, when they inquire, when they are show interest, we say about four aspects of Bennett. One is intellectual rigor in academics, the first pillar, and that means interdisciplinary curriculum. We are one of the pioneers in India who have started this interdisciplinary curriculum in India. So if you are a student of BA Liberal Arts with major in psychology, you can do papers from law school, you can do papers from computer, BTech computer science, you can, and vice versa. Similarly, faculty members are from the top-notch universities of the world, uh, top-notch universities of the world, where they have come from IITs, IIMs, or the Princetons, Harvards, Yales. Then entrepreneurship skill, we have our own incubation center called Bennett Hatchery, where Bennett Hatchery is basically the place where students submit their business plans. Right now, 50 plus business plans are getting laid, mentored, coached by people. Life skills, it's basically, as I said, we are encouraging you to develop your 360-degree personality development. Life skills, we have our own career service center which takes care of your overall development, helping you to write CVs, attend GDs, interviews, attend seminars. So all these things life skills takes care. And being a part of Times of India group, you are exposed to the industry. A lot of CEOs, CXOs of the world come and interact with you. They talk to you, they mentor you. People like Sadhguru, media personality, film personality, they come and interact with you. So huge. You go and attend seminars across Delhi NCR capital. Even our students, law students, get an opportunity to attend sessions in Parliament, sessions in Supreme Court. So all those things are there. So Bennett University programs. We have BTech in CSE with specializations in artificial intelligence, data science, cybersecurity, blockchain, robotics and automation, gaming and virtual reality. And we give these specializations from day one. It's unlike other universities which offer in second year or third year. We say no, we give it in day one, so that once you get the choice of your subject, you will actually blossom and do well. And that's the result which we are seeing. Along with that, we offer mechanical, electronics and communication, biotechnology. I told about biotechnology department, and engineering physics. Those who want to pursue their careers and go for research in astrophysics, nuclear physics, neurophysics, different branches of physics. For them, engineering physics is the subject. It's taught only in 5 IITs and Bennett University. BCS specializations, cloud computing and cybersecurity and data science. We have law, BLLB, BBLLB, 5 years integrated program, media, BA journalism and mass communication, both English and Hindi. We have BBA with marketing, finance, HR, entrepreneurship, advertising and PR specializations, operations specialization. And BA Liberal Arts is a new program which we have launched this year with 11 majors ranging from psychology to computer application to advertising to English to economics to business studies, so on and so forth. You can go to our website, check the curriculum, all details are there. Bennett collaborates with good international universities, not many in number, because many university tie-ups don't actually result into working together in often. But we have 5 collaborations. One with Babson. Babson is for entrepreneurship, where students get an opportunity to go for 45 days summer internship. Cornell University Law School. Cornell University's Law School. We run curriculum of Cornell in Bennett campus, where faculty members from Cornell come and teach the law students. Florida International University, it's mechanical engineering. The collaboration is same. Faculty members come and teach here. Our students go for summer school, even for internship. Curriculum development co-designed with them. And in Florida, what happens? The students, once if he or she passes mechanical engineering and wants to study at Florida for masters, then they get a direct admission without any examination, and the course fee is of a Florida student and not for a international student. And Georgia Tech, for BTech Computer Science, ECE, again same collaboration. Students go for internships, summer schools, they come to teach here, and University of Nebraska Omaha for biotechnology. These are some of the snapshot students at Bennett, at Babson and Wharton. I spoke about Hatchery, our incubation center. Already students have started their business. They have raised 21 crores from market. He's Sankar. She's a pass out of 2020 batch, opted out of placement, started his own business, and he's doing very well. It's a fintech app. Mohit has passed out this year. He has raised crores of money and he has started his venture in USA. He has gone to California and he has started his venture there, getting mentored by top-notch companies of the world. Industry engagement, Bennett Finishing School, as I said, overall 360 degrees holistic development of your personality, grooming and etiquette, writing your CV. So Bennett, bringing CXOs in the classroom, participation in conferences. So overall development of you leading to final placement. See, at the end of the day, our objective is not to just give you a placement, to make you employable, to make you industry ready. And that will only happen if you wholeheartedly participate in this, because first job university will provide, second job maybe the placement manager will provide. Who will provide you the third job? So you need to earn that. That's why you need to become employable. So some of the achievers, this group has won Smart India Hackathon, this German film project, then this boy won the BRICS challenge. Pradyuman is a student from engineering physics. He has published 2 books. It's available in Flipkart and Amazon. You can download also. You can study. He's doing very well. He wants to become a research writer in the areas of engineering physics. He's a startup boy, Zaid. He has come up with a safe key for homes, doing very well. First batch has passed out this year. Highest salary have got 100% placement has happened. Those who wanted placements have all got them. Highest salary is 44 lakhs. Average salary is 7 lakhs. And every fourth student has got a salary of more than 10 lakhs. Similar for School of Journalism. This is for BTech students. Similar for School of Journalism and BBA. Highest salary 7.5 lakhs for BBA and 5 lakhs for journalism. So all of them have got placement. So as I said, placement is just a process, an outcome of a process. So how you prepare yourself, how you do well in the curriculum will all result into your placement. This is Kashish. He has joined Microsoft with a salary of 44 lakhs. Some of our students who have joined some other companies, uh, research labs, we have dedicated research labs in the campus in association with Dell, Nvidia, Amazon. Nvidia is we are the first private university to have supercomputer called Nvidia, and students actually the BTech computer science students get direct access to this lab. 300 plus publications till date, then 10 crore plus research and consultancy grants for university. So doing well. These are some of the snapshots of our research happening in the campus. We are a thought leader in artificial intelligence in association with AICT, in collaboration with AICT. We run this program called leadingindia.ai, where we are training more than 100 academic institutions and their faculty members, which includes IITs and NITs of the world, in artificial intelligence, blockchain, machine learning, cybersecurity, and they in return go and train their students. Then campus life, being situated in Greater Noida, 68 acre of campus, vibrant campus life. You can see our Our cultural program is quite known in Delhi NCR called Euphoria. International standard sports complex, everything, every facility is there. International one, a world class studio, Times Now studio and Radio Mirchi station have been kept in our campus, have been for facilitating the students. You can become members of clubs and societies. More than 15 clubs and societies are there. In case you want to start your own club, you can do that, provided takers are there. As I mentioned, fully furnished air conditioned campus. You have 24 hours doctor facility in the campus, doctor, nurse, and ambulance is stationed there. We also offer Mediclaim cash cards for our students who are staying in the hostel. Um, in fact, sports facilities there, and more than 2 lakhs of books and journal in the library. These are some of our students who have spoken, who are staying in the campus. They have shared their thoughts from various schools. Then some of the parents who have shared their thought. Admission process, which is very important, 10 plus 2 with 50% marks for BTech program to apply. But then merit list comes out. We encourage students to come through JE or NEET for biotechnology, so that they, and also SAT. If they don't appear for JE or NEET, they can come through SAT or purely 10 plus 2, but scholarships are there. So JE and NEET or SAT will result in more scholarships. BCA, it's 50% marks again, 10 plus 2. BBA is again 10 plus 2 with 50% marks, and then a personal interview. Then law, BLLB, BBLLB, 10 plus 2 with 50% to apply. And then you actually can have come through CLAT or LSAT. Similarly, for all IB diploma program, it's 24 points. BA journalism and mass communication, it's 40% and not 50, because we have an entrance test here. So that checks your English writing skills, English communication skills, your imaginary skills, your situation handling skills. So all those things takes care. And BA liberal arts same with 45% marks, and then a written test. Bennett offers scholarship to meritorious students. It is basically this year 1,000 plus students have got scholarship. Last year it was 700 few students, and the scholarship ranges from 10% to 25% to 50% to 100%. Say for example, if you want to study law in Bennett, and if you score an 85% marks in class 12, then our scholarship range starts from 80% from boards. So 80 to 87% marks will give you a 10% scholarship. But if you score a 2999 or 3000 rank in CLAT, then 1 to 3000 rank in CLAT will give you a 100% scholarship. So we encourage students to also appear for entrance test. So in a snapshot, as I said, presently we have 3,500 students in the campus. Campus means they're studying from their home. Once the campus opens after first semester, once the university, the government decides that you can start your campus, we will definitely do that. Thank you very much. This is my email ID, and we also have Mr. Javed Hassan Abdi. He is the outreach manager for North. You can connect to him, 9717989349. That's his number. And javed.abdi@bennett.edu.in. Whatever queries you have, whether it is about Bennett, whether it is about your career choice, we are always there to guide you, support you. You can call us, you can talk to us. Wish you all the very best for board exams and for life. Now I'm open for question answer session.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I think it was a very, very enlightening session, and at least I really enjoyed listening to it. And it opened my eyes also regarding the various new courses which are available now, rather than going for the old conventional ones. Like students, they always aim for, okay, we have to get a good percentage to get into this. So I really like the thing that, okay, yeah, we should make our passion our job. Then
Absolutely.
we always be happy. To be happy is very important nowadays, especially
Absolutely.
lockdown. Yeah, it's really important. So anybody?
Ma'am, honestly, our parents, we did not have that guidance when we were studying. We did
Yeah,
not get that guidance. We also had to study what parents wanted. But
yeah.
today's generation is very different, and they should study, they should do what they want to do in life. That will actually give happiness to them.
We actually now we have that education system also, where we are getting all the facilities to pursue whatever we really want to do. and
Right.
people are succeeding with that passion. It's
Right.
really
Right.
nice to
Right.
do the old conventional method ki, okay, I just want to do an engineer or a doctor or a CA. Like, there is more in life than all that stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, today we can think about doing a course where I have physics, where I have music, and where I can do cooking.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, can't even think of these courses even 10 years back in
No,
India.
nothing. Yeah,
That's the beauty of liberal arts education.
that's really nice. And because your university is backed by Times of India Group, so it's not going to have a problem regarding the resource people.
No, no.
They'll have the best of the resource people from all over the world, as well as
Yes,
they are going to get it the latest education, everything, and exposure the students are going to get is going to be immense, because people.
I will tell you. Sorry, sorry,
Yeah, yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
no, even during lockdown, what happened when other universities were thinking how to cope up with this, how to start classes, we were only off for 7 days. During that 7 days, we actually transferred all the students to their bases, to their homes. Okay, there were 2000 plus students. We transferred them to all their homes. And then what happened? We basically, during that 7 days, the entire IT department, along with Times of India core IT department, decided what needs to be done, and the entire infrastructure, online infrastructure, got set up, and we were back on the seventh day with classes. In the month of June, 16,000 exams happened online, only in 1 month, for all semesters, for all students.
That's really
So,
good.
so that support system of Times of India is there, and not only that, our Chancellor, Mr. Vineet Jain, actually is involved on a regular basis, day-to-day basis, on the development of the university.
That's really good. So we also like we are lockdown happened in March, and from 1st of April we started with our online classes. We started with Zoom, and then our school went into Meet. And for us, like I can talk about myself. Like, I was not at all technologically savvy or something, but we also came. Now we have been taking classes for the last night, and we have also been conducting exams. Our
Hmm.
pre-boards they took online. Our half yearlies they were online. We checked online. So
That's what I was saying in the presentation. No? I was talking to them about that only. That
yeah,
if your teachers can learn at this
yeah,
age, why can't you?
yeah. That is what I said in the beginning. Now, anybody wants to ask a question? Anybody wants to ask a question, Bache? You have any query? I think they were very much satisfied with this, Mr. Ganguly, because regarding the skills, like as you said, we need to be resilient, we need to adapt ourselves. How critical analysis, the thought process with logic is so important. And I think of course, we have to develop that communication skills, which during the lockdown maybe we have little bit suffered because of that. The communicate because interaction is not there, but
Hmm.
still the students once they come back to school and all that, we will be able to work more on the communication
Absolutely,
skills
absolutely.
and empathy. That is very very important. I was reading yesterday only that how a lady now that Miss Mackenzie, like how she has donated a major part of her wealth. She says she's donated on billions of dollars in the last 4 months. She says that because the billionaires are becoming more richer and the poor are suffering. So that is what empathy, like you need to have that feeling. And so many people, they really work during this lockdown to provide for others too. That
No,
is
ma'am,
really,
you tell me during lockdown when somebody came for help to you, haven't you helped?
of course, even the
That,
domestic help, they were not coming, but their
absolutely.
salary was not deducted. Their salary was
No,
deposited to their
no,
account.
account. Exactly.
Yeah,
So in our small way, if we can help somebody, if we can be empathetic, I'm not saying to donate billions, but
yeah, yeah,
at least develop that feeling, that fellow feeling, that group feeling, that yes, if some of people are not keeping well, I need to take care. Maybe in future this will give me dividend. If at all does not, no worries.
yeah, yeah. And this lockdown, like I think the priorities of a lot of people changed. They started realizing a few things which they never realized earlier. So that was
Actually,
good in one way or not. Then,
actually, ma'am, what has changed? It has bring to me basically as a human being, which I can share with the students. Stop taking tensions in life,
yeah,
ma'am. This is so unpredictable. I have stopped taking tension in my job, in any other things, because I've said that if we are so helpless in front of a small virus, then what is the predictability of life?
The entire virus at that's what I heard. It weighs only few grams, and it has like brought the entire world to a standstill.
And still, exactly. So many people, renowned people, if they couldn't survive, and
Yeah,
with all the support system they had, who am I?
yeah.
So it's better to live a free life, to do what you want to do, be happy. Don't become serious, or don't think always about how I will perform in my exam. If you do well, you will perform. If you study, you will do. So that's what I want to say, that life is just a process. You need to carry forward your processes. End results will definitely be good if you actually tie up all your processes and go on in life.
That is very important. As you talked about mental wellness, like next 40 years
Absolutely,
of our life, how we are, whether we are going to be happy or just existing, that
absolutely,
depends on
absolutely.
what we are going to do. So if I am more like I like music more, I should pursue it. If I like the, if
Absolutely.
I want to go for law, go for it. And bache, our parents will also learn over a period of time, and they have also learned in this during this lockdown period that it's better. There were things which people said that never will go out of circulation. Hospitality, people said that people will always be traveling and all that. Airlines, everybody suffered so much of losses, nobody could foresee. So it's better to
Absolutely.
pursue what we actually will be happy, because
Absolutely.
mental wellness is very, very important. So I really liked about the interdisciplinary courses which your university is providing,
Mhm.
how blending learning is becoming the norm of the day. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
The
It's
student,
pleasure talking to you, knowing so much from you and interacting with the students.
yeah,
In
it
case
was
you want to do future sessions, not with me, but with, say, for example, if you want to know more about your liberal arts with your humanities and commerce students, I can arrange session for with my faculty member as well.
okay, sir. Thank you so much for Mr. Ganguly for such an enlightening session.
Right.
So we'll definitely this presentation is all will also be available. You share it with the school ID.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
this
I will.
will be available on our YouTube also. All the sessions are being recorded for that purpose only. So
Right.
the students who were not able to join today,
Hmm.
definitely they will take the benefit of
Right.
just.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank
Oh, and the students, thank you. You can leave, bache.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, bache.
Thank you, Meenakshi, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.